Ladies and gentle gamers, we are about to have a pretty crazy experience in this game. Like, we've got Hightail coming out, we've got Raven's Guard coming out, and now we are about to have DANTE v2. This is Aura, a new candidate, and you can see a few of his perks right here. Universal income, increased loot, and increased experience. Plus a few extra details not worth mentioning, which are definitely worth mentioning. And Cowshed has already figured out what it is. So take a look at this. These are the perks. Fundraising, increased taxes and costs across the world. We don't know exactly how much that increase is going to be, but your minions will work 50% slower. There will be universal income. All of the coins raised during fundraising, which is the taxes across the world, are equally redistributed every hour. So when you spend money buying things and like taxes on the auction house, money to NPCs, you'll get some of that money back, but so will everybody else, even if they didn't spend coins. RNG is vastly improved across the world, so I imagine that means RNG meters will fill up faster, or just you're more likely to drop stuff. Work harder, monsters will deal 10% more damage and have 10% more health, but work smarter, gain 50% skill XP. So we already have the 30% XP boost, and now we're going to have a 50% XP boost, and it's not like Derpy where they have double HP, they only have 10% more HP. But they also deal 10% more damage, and we do not deal 10% more damage, so it is going to be a little bit interesting to see how Dragon Splits and stuff go, but I don't think it'll be too much of a problem. 10%, like, people split during Derpy, let's be real, like, should be fine. But yeah, this is gonna be kind of crazy. Aura has a bunch of like lines as well. I saw one earlier. Let's see, where was it? Up here. Yeah, Dante made you obey, I will make you thrive. So even referencing Dante, the world doesn't need heroes, it needs workers. Yeah, so that's the communism talking. So we're about to elect another communist. Crazy. But hey, this is the first mayor event we've had since Dante, which was like 5 years ago or something. So kinda crazy. It's like Derpy and Dante combo, something like that. Surely 220,000 players online at once again. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. But we'll see. Dante was insane. Dante was pretty crazy. I know there's a lot of people theorizing as well right now about who Aura is, because I mean right now Aura has like it's a full body mask on basically, so it straight up could be Dante's son or something. Like just take off the mask and bang, it's Dante v2. First a dictator, now a communist. Yep, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. But yeah, it's kind of crazy, because I mean, yeah, 89% votes right now. People out here trying to get Marina elected, which is pretty crazy as well. Also, if you voted for Scorpius, make sure you claim your 1,000,000 coins from him, if you haven't already. Also, how much longer do I have on this thing? One more day and we'll have our extra wardrobe slot. Very cool. Or it has an evil plan. He was an NPC in the Nether before. Oh, like on the old Blazing Island, or whatever it was called, the old Nether Island, Blazing Fortress, that's what it was. What does universal income mean? It means basically that everybody is gonna get money, but you get the money that was spent on NPCs. So if a bunch of money, let's say like, you know, 100, maybe not that, we'll say 10 billion coins gets spent in an hour, it'll be evenly redistributed between the entire, like, everybody who is playing during that hour. So if you are on during that hour, you're just getting money, which is kind of crazy. Check Discord. What does bro got? Hold up. Oh yeah. So this is the Aura NPC. I do not take any visitors at the moment. I feel free to visit my laboratory. I'm currently working on my evil plan. A few more years and I should be ready. So that is from the Blazing her dialogue, or his dialogue on the Blazing Fortress, which is pretty crazy. Imagine if someone dupes during the fundraiser events. That would be so hard to clean the economy. I mean, if you're duping and you like sell it, then you're not even getting all the money for it. Like everybody else is getting the money for it. But yeah, that would be kind of wild. This will either go well or terribly wrong. If you're rich, this is going to be bad for you. Let's be real. Unless, I mean, you could straight up just not spend coins and AFK the whole time. But like if you're opening chests in dungeons, the money that you spend on opening chests is going back into everybody's wallets and stuff. Like the inflation is going to be terrible. Like it's going to be terrible. 100%. I think like everything low-key, depending on how long they're in office, will double in price. Like it's kind of crazy. Gonna M7 with me today. We'll check guild because I do want to run some M7s. Any gamers? Let me check. Any M7 gamers? But if nobody from guild wants to join, we got space. I got you, dude. Choose the RNG buff perk and sell after aura is over. True. But again, the problem could be like, you know, the money. Well, I guess it doesn't matter too much. The money you're spending on slayers and stuff, you'll be getting back. It really is like the only thing you can really control is auction house taxes. So if the auction house taxes are crazy, then that could be the issue. And it could be an issue because she increases, like, what was it? Increases like the price of everything. So like starting slayers might be really expensive. Opening dungeon chests might be really expensive. Because it doesn't say a percentage. Because it's increased taxes and costs across the world. So who knows how ridiculous that's going to be. But I mean, the economy is going to be broken. Yeah, I mean, that seems like it's kind of the plan, is to just break the economy for a little bit. But hey, 50% more XP is kind of crazy. Don't drop a handle with aura around. Might be the strat. Alright, let's get Slayer. What, you playing tank, Slayer? I imagine. But I pulled it up at the start of the stream, McGoofy. If you want to rewind the stream, you can check it out there. But it was like legit right at the start of the stream. After the starting soon screen went down, I just pulled it up like right after that. Just because the select says 50% plus the 30% gonna go wild if it's taxed. Yeah, it should be pretty insane. Pretty insane. That 50% will turn into negative 50%. Bro, if it's negative XP, I mean, that API shouldn't be lying in theory, unless they're just trolling us. Currently 30% is bugged to give double the amount for Kata. Yeah, I mean, I've known my adjectives calculator is completely busted. I've had to make it like the 50% derpy XP and then change my numbers a little bit, because right now this is my adjectives. If we turn this off and go to 30% global boosts, it says I'm getting 546,000 XP per run, or it was what I should be getting. I'm getting 600,000, unless it's an S run, then I'm getting like 590. So I've had to do this and then change this to that. So I'm getting like 64% more XP. Or no, turn this off. There we go. Yeah, 64% more XP to get it to like 600,000. So I have less than 300 runs left, which is pretty crazy. YoGoU Taken, how's it going, bro? The 50% is also bugged, imagine. I imagine it's just like multiplying differently than people think, you know, additive and multiplicative, how that always is. You know how that always is. Nice, Ninja, let's go. This will be so good for leveling G-Drags. It is going to go kind of crazy. Alright, I guess nobody else from guild wants in. But the Raelius leaked his things, actually. Who to what now? The perks. Because that's in the API. That's not like a Raelius leak, if that's what you're talking about. Because that's in Cowshed. The API has picked that up. Alright, I guess we should go ahead and get set up. I don't think I have any chests lying around in here. Yeah, it's been a few days since I played. How many Kismets do I have? Yoink. 15. We need to get some more because we're probably doing at least 20 runs today. I don't know. We'll see what happens. If Alpha opens up at some point, we are also going to divulge and go over to that. 100%. 34. We'll take it. Hope the inflation makes hitting a build G drag bank easier. It might, honestly. Could be the case. Unless it, like, makes G drags cost money to keep or something. API hasn't mentioned anything about RNG, proving RNG and Magic Find is a scam. I mean, it didn't say exactly how much it increases by, but yeah. Yeah, the 30% will 100% stack with the 50%. Yeah, it's gonna go crazy. For sure. Alright. Is this right? I think. What's going to inflate? Money. Money's gonna go kinda crazy. Alright, Ninja, what class are you on? Let me see. There we go. Bro's on tank. Let me delist. Can you swap to it? And then swap lobbies? Real quick. Alright, give me 1 second. I don't think I need to take my headphones off of that. We're fine. We love DANTE V2. It's gonna be something else, that's for sure. Ooh. Yo, it's good cartoons. I'm doing great. How are you, dude? Why inflation? Because of the new perks. So we've seen some of the perks in game, but this is the API. Increased taxes and costs across the world, but all of the coins raised from those taxes will be equally redistributed every hour. So basically, the money that's normally deleted from NPCs is going to be given to players. And that's going to cause some crazy inflation. It's going to go kind of crazy. But yeah, that's not happening yet. Once she gets elected, or he gets elected, whatever, in 3.5 days, that's when that's happening. How to make billions in a week on Stranded video coming when? Real. Real and true. The perks won't be that, right? It's just in the API to trick players. Is it, though? I don't know. We'll see. It sounds like a pretty evil plan, the way it is. It's kind of going to ruin the economy, straight up. I mean, it's evil for the rich players, I guess. For the poor ones, y'all about to be making millions an hour doing nothing, straight up. You just AFK and make money, from my understanding? Yeah. If that's how that actually ends up working, which, yeah, I mean, there's theories out here that is the plan, is to trick us into voting her in because we see the API. But at that point, they might as well have just put her perks into the game. You know? Put the perks into the game and then swap them around after she gets elected. Understand why they do this? They have spent so much time on deflation. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright, here we go. I don't know. I don't know how it'll go. Green, yellow, yeah. Think a booster cookie to AFK is the way. Might be the method, yeah. Okay, there's birds, so we just need a healer. Yo, Fred, where you at? Where you at? Alright, well, there we go. I guess we're good. Alright, chat. Let's see how things go today. Hope RNG is better. I need my overflux. Yeah, I hope the RNG drop rates go kind of crazy. Would be nice. We'll see what happens, though. Oh. Maybe they'll give out a free... There we go. Maybe they'll give out a free talisman like they did last time. That would be kind of cool. All right. Wait for it. There we go. Yikes. Guess I'll just chill here for a moment. There it is. Okay, I haven't played dungeons in a couple days, so forgive me if I'm trolling a little bit. Can you not? Alright, whatever. I see how it is. I'm gonna go get this instead. Because I can. Alright. Swap helmet. Should be good. Perfect timing. For once, it's not the boomers as well. That helps a lot. But yeah, man, it's... Like, how long ago was DANTE? Like, actually, it's been like 5 years, right? Or am I trolling? What version is your text pack for? 1.8. What's the part of the game you've hated the most grinding? Honestly, I really haven't loved the M7 grinds. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's made me rich. If it didn't make me rich, I would 100% say it's the worst. But crop milestones are also pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. Farming's actually gonna make bank. Yeah, I mean, doing anything should make bank as long as you're not, like, actually buying stuff. Alright, there we go. Like, on the auction house. If you're selling things and other people are buying things, you should be making money. But yeah, bazaar flippers are gonna be having a rough time, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. There we go. Nice. Flipping dead. Yeah, flipping might straight up be just Jover at that point. Low key. I shouldn't have killed that. We out here trolling. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try and clear this over here. Alright, I think we're good now. All Gucci. But yeah, it's gonna be kind of wild. See how many coins are made. That works. Oh, does it work, actually? Game be out here going ham. For no reason. One. Wait for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yoink. Do. Mobile's gonna be printing money. I mean, again, there's gonna be pretty crazy taxes supposedly on selling stuff, even trading. If you, or I guess there wouldn't be. I mean, if you're selling it on the auction house, I guess there's not taxes on trading. But Prime Milestones is why I've watched all your videos. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, they have done some good, I guess. But yeah, I watched so much while doing crop milestones. I'm so glad they're lowering it. I just wish they'd have done it sooner. Is what it is. What the heck? I haven't seen that one before. Can do it. Okay, that was a terrible bozo. Terrible bozo moment. You'll love to see it. I think prizes will actually rise more coins, but the supply will also increase. I mean, the amount of coins increased plus the amount of items. Yeah, I mean, for RNG drops in particular, it might not be too bad. The heck was that? That was weird. But for like just normal items, it's gonna go up. Do this. Yoink. Sorry, I'll accept the friend request in a second if my game functions. There we go. There we go. Server going ham, bro. Whew. But yeah, crop milestones, like, it's good they're getting nerfed 100%, because they were way too insane. Now we just need mythological bestiaries to go down a bit, because I straight up have to spend another like 150 hours on those current way that they are. Which again, I enjoy Diana and I'd probably do it anyways, but I want my XP. I'm rerolling that. I regret it. I regret it. My glaciite tunnels with full YoG. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. Alright, but yeah, that was first run. We get 850,000 XP for that, which is pretty insane. Pretty crazy. Do this. Voila. Okay, he's getting that. I'm just gonna go here. Let's mage my head. Yoink. Wait for it. There we go. Thunderlord 7 of Doom and Despair, legit. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. First try. All right. Let's grab this last thing real quick. Chill. Ay, ay, ay. Why does everything hurt so much? Boomer Livid goes crazy as well. Okay, there we go. What in the world? Hashtag whiff. How many have you dropped so far? Thunderlord 7s? I have lost count, dude. A lot, though. Quite a lot. I low-key might have more of those than scrolls. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not that many, but it's been a pretty big amount. Pretty large amount. But yeah, again, we need less than 300 runs to finish this. Plus, if they add this 50% boost in afterwards, on top of everything, like, that's gonna be pretty crazy. How rare are they? It says they're pretty rare in the RNG meter, but that's just their first slot odds. You know, the same way it says that, like, gold or the fish and stuff are really rare. They're only really rare if they're in the first slot. But you can drop them in the other slots as well pretty easily. So they're actually not too bad. I think they're still slightly rarer than scrolls if you're accounting for the fact that, you know, 3 different scrolls can drop. So it's basically triple the odds on scrolls. But they're pretty close, I believe, in scroll drop rates. I want to say. But again, I might not be correct on that. If I remember right, that's about where it's at, though. Do that. There we go. Come here, sir. Oh, crap. Trolling. How did I fall there? I don't even know how that happened. Oh, dear. Got him. Okay. Yeah, we troll it. Good grief. Server's lagging a little bit, but I'm also trolling a little bit. You know how that goes. Simon says broke. Unlucky. Oh, yo, it's good, Frost. Long time no see. Finished my first college day in Stanford. Dang, bro. Congrats. Very nice. Yeah, it has been a little bit. Bro's in Stanford now. That's pretty epic. Yoink. Send it. 1, 2. Oh, trolling. trolling. Ay, ay, ay. Having a moment. We're having a moment. Alright, I believe. Yeah, sorry for no stream yesterday. I was planning on doing one in the morning. And then the alpha looked like it was going to open up. You know, they did 1 out of 50, but I guess they were just doing private testing because they never did open it up for everybody. And then I had places to be pretty early on. So it was like, if I did get to stream, it was only going to be like 2.5 hours. And so since I delayed because of alpha possibly opening, it didn't end up working out. So, all swell is what it is. Okay, we're good. We're good. How do you like Dungeon Breaker now that you got some time to get used to it? I'm enjoying it. It's, I mean, again, I am playing mage, so, like, I don't really use it for secret rooms too much. I get to clear, like, 1 room before blood camp, so I don't get to do a ton with it. But for at least for coring, like, it makes coring way easier, which I never really did old core. I did like once or twice before Dungeon Breaker got added, so I did not get to play it too much. But I do know that it's a lot easier now because of that, which I think is a good thing. Wait for it. I feel like, I mean, you know, it was cool, like the speedrun tactics and everything, but it really just does, like, the fact that it's required if you want to finish the game is kind of crazy to me. So making it easier for everybody is nicer. IMO. Boom. Also, as a streamer who doesn't really want to have to spend a ton of attention on the game, want to be able to read chat as much as I can. That also might make me a little biased. But I think either way, I would still be like this. Probably. I did not start playing SkyBlock because of the mechanical requirements. Let's go. Get rid of this. Swap helmet. YOLO. What did I just get? There we go. Wait for it. Yo, what's good, Lurks? What's good, Reflex? How's it going, bro? Watch out, I can't write. Yeah. Sorry, I've had too many, oh dear. My archer is dead. Too many bot raid experiences to not have followers only on. Yoink. First try. YOLO. Oh, crap. Speedy fells are not fun, I must say. Not a fan of those guys. Look at this. Boom. Yoink. Gimme. Chill out. Alright. Think we're good. Think we can get away with this now. Swap here, and should be pretty perfect timing. Yep. Did I kill that bonzo? I did not. There we go. Diamantes handle. Fancy. Quickly throw that out for the time being. I have 1100 MP. Do you think I should stop getting more magical power and focus on Greg Bank? My 12 mil bank is looking dire. Yeah, I would definitely say 100%. Honestly, once you get to 1000 MP, if you don't have Greg yet, that's like the #1 priority. Getting him in the bank. Because that's just going to increase your damage by way more than magical power. For the most part. So, like 10 total runs and dropped a handle for Recon's T5 Master Skull and a Shadow Orb. Brother, what? Sheesh, let him cook. Let him cook. Still don't have a hype. I need implosion. Bruh, the Iron Man experience is crazy. Yeah, I guess. Oh man, that should be interesting. 2v DPS, bro. What is our archer AFK? What's going on? Huh? Okay. Blood out here trolling. I see how it is. Boom. Yoink. Do 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 do. One, two, three. Let's do this. 1, 2. Come here, boy. That'll do. Nice. What is Greg? Sorry, I'm new. It is Golden Dragon Pet, which is really important for extra damage. Boom. The best damage pet in the game. A lot of people talking about Iron Man. What's that? So Iron Man is a specific type of profile. Basically, it there we go. It doesn't have access to the auction house, and the only thing it can buy on Bazaar is booster cookies. So it's basically just a lot harder version of the game. That's kind of how it is. Whew. But man, do you think Aura's leaked perks might be bait? I don't think they are. If they wanted to bait people out like that, then they should have just put it in the game, I feel like. I mean, if it is bait, that's probably the smarter way to do it, honestly. Is through API, because that's where all the sweats are going to be looking, but I don't know. I think it's real. Wait for it. There we go. Is everybody good? Okay. Making sure. There we go. Nice. Yo, it's good, Kyoko. How's it going, bro? Iron Man is SkyBlock on crack. That's one way to put it, I suppose. That is one way to put it. Drop it during Aura. Yeah, hopefully Aura increases, like... I mean, it's supposed to increase RNG, so maybe not just Magic Find based RNG. Could go kind of wild. I'm curious how much they're going to increase it by, though. That's going to be the question. Because if it's increased by a bunch, like double drop rates, like that would be pretty insane. But that's like the only way they're going to be able to compete with the extra money coming in. And have inflation not totally nuke everything. We did it. Not even close, for real, for real. So many wither husks. Holy cow. Alright, here we go. Okay, timers are a little bit off. Gotta keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. Okay, nice. Not bad at all. Another 800,000 XP. We will take it. Recom. Stonks. Stonks, go burr. Player got a recom too. It's wild, okay. Crazy. More like Daemon attribute, yeah. Oh, why do I have this helmet on? Hold up, let me swap here. Much better. All right. Nice. We've got NPC. There we go. Should be good. And now bro's stealing my... I see how it is. Stealing my secrets. SMH. Go here. Boom, boom. Alright. Should be chilling. And 3. Diamantes is scary. Do the Stormy guys get extra defense? Because I feel like those are the ones I always struggle with. Maybe we just get the Stormy ones whenever I have actually crazy blood rush, though, and I just don't have any blessings. Might be the case. Might be the case. But yeah, man, we're getting Dante V2. That was not on my expected updates list, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I like when we get surprises like that. I just do wish we still were getting all the things that we were also told about. But we'll see. Hey, they still got time for Glaciite and Greenhouse. Still got time. Want a Diana? Yeah, I also want a Diana, but a 50% XP boost for my class average 50 grinds. I'm not opposed to that either. Oh. There we go. Scary. Can't go wrong with Diana, true. But, I mean, it seems like it's a special mayor. I would assume it is. So, probably no minister. I mean, 6 perks, that's generally just a sign that it's a special mayor. Kinda crazy. Kinda crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do this. Boom, boom. Should be fine. Yoink. There we go. Perfect. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. As minister perks can't be a special mayor. Oh, does it have a star next to one of the perks? For real? I don't know that. That'd be interesting. What perk does Marina have? Because it looks like she's getting voted as minister. What minister perk does she got active right now? Dude, that'll do. She has double hook. Okay, if she had the 50% extra XP fishing XP perk, dude, be getting 50% from her, 30% from the active like global boost, another 50% from the mayor. Like, that'd be 130% extra fishing XP. Like, everybody should be fishing 50 by the end if that worked out. Communism in SkyBlock is crazy. It's not the first time. Probably won't be the last. But hey, it is what it is. Crazy part is we're voting for it. That's the crazy part. Go away for 1 day and Dante V2 is here. What did I miss? I know, right? That's how I'm feeling. But yeah, we are getting a new mayor. Her name, or his name, is Aura, which was actually an NPC on the Blazing Fortress back in the day. Talking about his evil plan and how it would hatch in a few years. It is her. Okay, whatever. It don't matter. The NPC. Let's go down here. But yeah. Not special as an event mayor, for real, for real. Yeah, it should be pretty interesting. I imagine we're gonna have the same experience of once she's voted in, she's gonna keep getting forced to be voted in. You know, next time the mayor election pops up, it's gonna be all 4. So if we're getting another resistance thing, dude, If we're getting a new, like, resistance mayor and ministers and stuff, dude, that's gonna go crazy. Like, actually. That's gonna be crazy. 2, 1. I think it'll be like she'll be in every election but not forced to vote. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like they're gonna do a DANTE V2 and then we're gonna have a new, like, voting for YouTubers thing going on. That's the vibes I'm getting, but hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. What is DANTE V2? There's a new aura NPC with new perks and stuff, which is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Like new mayor candidate, basically. So we'll be electing them in the next few days. I'm just gonna sit here and prep this. Why do I have the wrong helmet on? Again, blood is trolling. It's gonna be permanent in the mayor cycle. Again, we don't know for sure. I imagine it's gonna be like DANTE, you know, where it's elected once and we'll be forced to be elected and then we'll have another resistance thing going on. Where is the door here? Why can't I see it? There we go. I'm just blind, it turns out. Turns out bro is blind. Who could have seen that coming? There we are. Voila. Chill. Alright. Wait for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And now we cooked them all. First try. Potato King not here to save us. I feel like they're gonna have to stop people from voting him in. Because we 100% would. You know? Maybe they'll make him, like, the person who's taking in the votes. You know? They'll have Techno be the guy taking in the votes. Instead of... it's an option to be elected, you know? But YouTubers are gonna save us. I don't know, chat. I feel like we should vote for 2B. Maybe I'm a little biased, though. Maybe I'm a little biased. But hey, I mean, I don't expect to get mayor or anything, but minister would be kind of epic. I'm not gonna lie. Be kind of epic. Low-key, high-key. But I expect, you know, we'll probably get Future in there. Probably, like, Candy Pat as well. And Vid. Duralius. Just trying to think of all the actives out here. Like 30 as well, you know. Like we're probably getting a lot of the big guys. And I doubt I'll make the cut, but hey, we can still try. We can still try it out. Swavy, of course. Yoink. Let's do that. Clear these. Boom. Alright. Come here, boy. Stay. There it is. Yoink. Ow. Probably be 30. Yeah, I imagine 30 will be the mayor who gets elected. Most likely. Most likely how that'll go. Oh, goodness. I just can't jump there for the life of me. That was so abysmal. So abysmal. Jumping off of stairs is so annoying, I swear. Like downward sloping stairs. I'm not good at it. Not good at it at all. I didn't hear thoughts on Dungeon Breaker after you had time to learn and use it. I mean, again, I'm playing Mage, so I haven't really done a ton with it. Like, I clear one room as Mage, and then I get to do coring in the easier way, you know? New coring is a lot easier than it was with the old stonking and stuff, so that part at the very least is definitely better. So yeah, I've been enjoying it. Oh, the ninja jumped too late. Which term? Wait for it. All right. Okay. We're good. Techno come down from heaven and do a final hit. That would be something. That would be something. Yeah, I mean, I guess we know Simon has been talking to Techno's dad for like the hightail thing to do a tribute there. So low-key could have been talking about something else too. Oh goodness. Am I really that late? I feel like I wasn't that late. Maybe I'm trolling. Maybe I'm trolling. I put the wrong things in my hotbar. It's fine. It's fine. Shouldn't have swapped these yet. Just gonna do that so I don't mess it up at the end for muscle memory. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Handle time. Thoughts? Before double RNG rates get added, we just go ahead and drop one or two for the memes. For the memes. Not quite. Not quite. Yeah, I wonder what 30 would do this time. Remove dungeons. For real, for real. Dungeons are deleted. Just make it so everyone instantly gets class average 50. Go kind of crazy. Would go kind of crazy. Let's see. If I get elected, what do we do, chat? I think we give everyone like 50% at like I'm trying to think of this. Every bestiary kill counts for 2, so bestiaries just get easier to do. That would be nice. Or I could just say as my perk they fix the primordial and like instanced bestiary would be nice. Perk would be steals RNG from you for 2B. Yeah. Just everyone gets -1 magic find, but I get all the magic find that everybody else loses. So I just have like, you know, 1,000,000 magic find at the end of it. Would go kind of crazy. If everybody 14 handles. My perk would be deleting garden. So did the ministers all get 1 perk? Was that right? Or did they all get 3 perks? I feel like everybody had something going on. I guess everybody got 1 perk. Low-key Refraction would still get voted in also, by the way. He would still get voted in. Alright, well that's all our dailies done, by the way. So 842,000 mage XP. How close am I to the next mage level? We are 1/3 of the way there. It's going to be a little bit. Got to get 59 million XP, so that's going to take us about 100 runs to make happen. Not going down anytime soon, to say the least. but it's all good. Anything in here? Come on now. Come on now. Recon, we'll take that. Making sure there's nothing in the other chest there. I don't need that garbage. Yes, much better. How about here? Anything? It's not looking too Gucci, man. Is that 500 coins or 500k? I feel like it said 500 coins. This is less than ideal. Slightly less than ideal. Dang, 1.5 mil. We're getting 300k from essences per run on average. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. Let's do that and then sell those. There we go. Dante V2, what did I miss? Slayer, could you put us in Party Finder so I can go show off the NPC? Por favor. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. Alright, so there is a new NPC named Aura in the election cycle. Right here. Boom. Universal income, increased loot, increased experience. Pretty crazy. And yeah, this is the NPC. It's time we put the people first. No more false promises, no more slacking, no more monarchs. Why should a few have it all when we can share the load? Yeah, the communism is strong with this one. What's good, Lurks? He's been here, but I'm just saying what's good, because why not? So upset, want to get higher kata before Aura, but my friends I was in a party with queued with randoms and won't let me join. Bruh. Unfortunate, dude. Unfortunate. It's brutal out here in Party Finder, dude. Perk spinning chair. Everyone spins in a circle. Just force everyone to have the nausea effect the whole time. That would be something. That would be something. See the line he has that makes him sound like "Let's make America great again." Oh goodness. Says "Let's make SkyBlock fair again." I have not seen that. Hold up. Dante made you obey, I'll make you thrive. Every coin you earn, every drop you sweat will help everyone. Yup. Under Dante, you worked for him. Under me, you'll work for each other. Let's make SkyBlock fair again. There it is. There it is. It's good Kickstarter. Plan on making a Spider Slayer guide? Maybe. I made the Rev guide in preparation to make Spider Slayer guide, but the Rev guide hasn't done that great. So, we'll see. That might be the end of SkyBlock as we know it. This time admins won't let us kill him. Low key, that would be crazy. That would be kind of crazy. Could be go to know, but might be like Dante. Yeah, I mean, they have secret perks here. So he's got 3 perks that we don't see there. And I mean, like, it doesn't say specifically how the perks go. But increased taxes and costs across the world. It doesn't say exactly how much that increases. With Dante, it was what, like 50% or something? Or more than that? It was a lot. So if it's anything close to that, that alone is going to be a bit of a hindrance. But he also has the universal income perk. So those taxes that are increased might be expensive for whoever's actually, like, you know, doing stuff with them. Like buying stuff. But if you're not buying anything, all the taxes that are raised and stuff will actually go back to everyone. So it's going to be evenly split among everybody who was playing in that hour. So ever how much money gets spent in an hour, that same amount of money is distributed between the whole community. Dante doubled it. Yeah, I imagine low-key might quintuple it or something. I don't know. We'll see. I should just use that guide. I liked it. I might do it. Again, it's like, thing about guides is they take a lot of time. I probably spent 5 hours on that video. Another handle, by the way. Nice. Which again, the thing about guides is they usually do better over time. So really what it should have happened is when Spider Slayer came out on Alpha, I should have made that video. And then once it dropped on main, I could have made the new Spider Slayer guide. That would have been better. But I don't remember what all was going on at that point. I was very busy with something, I'm sure. They were doing a ton of updates at that point, actually. That was the thing. So a lot of updates going on. If he cancels Christmas like Dante did with Easter. Wait, did Dante cancel Easter? That would be kind of messed up. Oh, AFK 24/7 on my island. Check how much money will he give. Yeah, that'll be a strat. Post a picture that's easy to read about Aura's perks in the media channel on your server. Okay. Yeah, we can check that out. I'll probably... I'll probably make a full-length video here in a bit. Talking about everything. And a short. Kind of curious about the RNG perk. It might break economy even more. I mean, the thing about RNG perk, like, it might, you know, break the economy for rare drops as well. Could happen. Yeah, that definitely could happen. But the problem is, like, the price of just everything is going to go up. Because, you know, normally when you spend coins at an NPC, those coins are deleted. And that's what causes deflation or stops inflation from going so crazy. But now those coins aren't getting deleted. They're being redistributed between everybody. Like, everybody's going to be getting those coins. So the prices of just normal items are going to go up. Straight up. Which, I mean, this might be their way of, like... I mean, if it's also, by the way, if these coins are redistributed to Iron Man players as well, like, this update is going to be crazy for Iron Man. Straight up. Like, y'all about to make some bank from doing nothing. Straight up. All you got to do is AFK and just make coins. Could go kind of wild. We'll see exactly how it works out, but that's gonna change stuff up. Economy is already broken. You know what's actually? You'll want to make 100% sure. Like, I mean, just the coin spin at Dark Auction is gonna be crazy, but also you're gonna want to make sure whenever Shin's auction ends, you gotta be online at that point, guys. The billions that are gonna be spent there are gonna be redistributed amongst everyone, which is kind of insane. So it's gonna be a lot. That's gonna be a lot. Free Contra, bills will go wild. True. Adjectil shows all the perks too. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be something else. It's gonna be something else. Only time will tell for sure. For sure. You know, when are we gonna get an actual good mayor? Like, can we get, like, Abraham Lincoln up in here? Like, come on now. Give us a good mayor elect. Did no one break the gate? Okay, the gate has been destroyed. Nice. Nice. I have a good ping for it and max setup other than Devon's drill, upgrade pendant and recoms on equipment and still make no money. Good time. Iron Man life be rough. Legit. Maybe let's make it easier. Bro's having a moment. Having a moment. Can we get Trump versus Biden? Oh, goodness. Let's have two special mayors show up at once. Imagine if it would have been Scorpius versus Aura there. That would have been kind of crazy. That would have been really cool, actually. If it was Scorpius versus Aura. And then, like, we end up with a whole event of, like, Scorpius and what's his name, Sirius, like the whole mafia out here fighting against Aura, mafia against communism. Like, that would have been a crazy event, bro. Give us Techno as permanent mayor. That would also be pretty crazy. That would also go kind of crazy. 26 power. Good grief. Yo, this guy is 521 on Iron Man, by the way. Gotta respect it. Alright, thanks, Lair. Green. Good grief. TPS out here, bro. TPS out here. Yeah, so much for 26 power. Holy cow. Ay, that was abysmal. That was absolutely abysmal. Wow, I hit nothing there either. We out here trolling. I hit an arrow. Let's go. Progress. 2, 1, bang. Bada bing, bada boom. That's where it's at. Should I aim for headshots? For real, for real? Go for the head, get the extra DPS up in here. Might be the meta. See, exactly 600,000 mage XP right there. Dang. Unlucky, Slayer. Unlucky, dude. Alright, well, there goes half the party. We kind of got dailies done. Should we just go do revs? I'm kind of okay with that. I did not title today's stream doing M7. I really just wanted to get my dailies in, and we did that, so I'm kind of okay with that. What do y'all think? What we thinking? Because, I mean, the thing about revs, I can also go show off the mayor stuff anytime. I think we'll do that. Cool, cool, cool. Is it Scorpius right now? That would be 2 specials back to back. That is true. Yep, it is Scorpius. So again, if y'all haven't claimed your 1,000,000 coins yet, make sure to do that. But yeah, I guess I should check darker auctions as well. Maybe we can get some get a dark purple dye up in here. That would go kind of crazy. How much are the dark purples right now? I guess they're probably lower odds though. I don't know, maybe not. That is a lot of them. 300 mil. Bad. Thoughts on the API Aura perks? It looks pretty cool, dude. I don't know. It is communism, but it's definitely going to be interesting. Like for Iron Man players, that's going to be great. 100%. Iron Man players going to have a blast, dude. Just AFK the whole time. Make millions, hundreds of millions of coins. Should go pretty crazy. But yeah, I think we're going to swap over to revs. I really haven't gotten to do revs since I got my Chimera halberd. So I would like to try that out. Because why not? I think I have my enrichments on what they should be. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of this. Where'd that go? Right there. Okay. Put this down here, this down here. I think that's good. Okay, swap to this guy. I do need to get the upgraded relic still. Is what it is. Let's go with Hurtful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the rest go here. That works. Okay. And then I think we're set up just off of that because these should be on Magic Find. They are. All right. Cool, cool, cool. POV 2B, I'm going to do about 20 runs today. Leaves after 5 runs. Yeah, well, that was before I realized we're getting a 50% XP boost later this week. So You know what? I think we'll wait for our 50% XP boost. Just might be a good idea. I don't know why they don't make it so you have to gain any amount of skill XP to get the hourly money. So it's not just AFK sim. I mean, they might do that. Could be the case. They might not make it like real communism where you can just leech off the system. Heck W. We'll see though. We'll see what happens. Holy cow, the deaths are quick in this. Is that a one tap with ferocity? How much damage did I do right there? Hold up, I need to see. There's a lot. I don't think I have my auto pet rule on though. Yeah, let's do that. That should help. That should speed things up a bit. Yeah, so I'm doing 1.9 against these guys. Which again, if I did run the Reaper, maybe I should be doing the right click. I know that's what a lot of people do on these. I mean, it's good. I don't know how much damage that was doing on average there though. And I don't have a ton of like intelligence at the moment either. Could be an issue. Let's go for this. Boom, boom. It's alright. I don't need to change anything else for Magic Fund, do I? I feel like the left click's just better. It's just better. Do a 24-hour M7 stream for real. I don't think I can mentally handle that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Mage isn't too bad. I'd have to be partying with people I know though. Like, that's the issue. Like, I could 100% do that if I knew everyone in the party the whole time. If I had a group that was gonna be with me the whole time. But I just hate having this AFK waiting for Party Finder to fill. Just the worst stream experience. You know, it's like Battle Royale streamers, they hate having to wait in the lobby for the queue to finish, or like anything that requires a queue. Like that's what Party Finder queue is. I just hate having to wait for that because it's just boring. It's just boring. If I didn't have to do that, you know, again, if I had like a set party every stream to play with, I wouldn't mind it nearly as much. But as a streamer, just jumping around the dungeon hub is not it, you know. I hope so, because it would make no sense for people to be AFK, because I want max amount of money that I can get. Yeah, that would be nice. If I was high enough kata, I'd join almost every time, but I can't get higher kata very easily without a party to run with. Yeah, it's where everybody's at. Been waiting forever for another Dante. I joined a little after Dante, so I didn't get to see that. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it was a cool event. It was definitely downplayed a bit by the fact that people could do just /kill Dante. And that worked. I think in my lobby, I don't think that happened in my lobby, or I lobby hopped. I think I was lobby hopping to try and get in Techno's lobby, but he was in like hub 1 or something with a limit. Dang, he really survived on 128 HP, huh? That's crazy. But I was on vacation at the time. I was playing on my laptop, dude. Crazy shenanigans. Play housing while waiting. You can't if you're the person who's queuing. And also, I don't trust your housing choices. What's the new mayor about? So just check them out. This is Aura right here. Aura was an NPC back in the day on the Blazing Fortress. Has a bunch of new perks. Basically, mobs will have 10% more health and deal 10% more damage. But taxes and costs will also be higher. You will get 50% more skill XP. And all the money that you give to NPCs, to auction house taxes, Shin's auction, all that stuff, dark auction, all that money is going back to everyone who was playing during that hour. So like all the money that's made from like 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. if you played during that time at all, you get some of the money that was spent on taxes and stuff. It's evenly distributed among all the people that played during that hour. So if you are an Iron Man player, you're about to make a bunch of money. And if you don't actually buy things, you know, if you're just playing and not actually buying things, you're gonna make a bunch of money. So, yo, what's good, Chan? Yeah, I think I remember. How's it going? Communism, so we're going back to Russia? Pretty much. Like, DANTE was like a dictatorship. This is communism, ladies and gentlemen. After what, 5 years, we're getting communism in Hypixel SkyBlock. Craziness. I haven't even dropped anything yet, by the way. I need to see my magic find, bro. I need to see it. I don't think it's gonna be as good. Oh wait, hold up. I'm trolling. Yeah, I bet our magic find's not very good. Not because of that. Because of this. That should help quite a bit. Keep forgetting I have to eat those now every time I want to play. There we go. 298. What was I getting before? 238. Yeah, that helps a bit. But dang, still not even over 100, or not over 300. It's kind of yikes. Which I guess it's not Aatrox. So I think before I was getting like 296 or something. Do I have Divine Gift 3? I don't. Let's fix that real quick. Why don't we? That'll help quite a lot. Know how I quit dudes being reset? Yeah, I think I remember that. 1, 2, 3. All right. Divine Gift 2. Divine Gift 3. There we are. That'll help. So now we get over 300. Should be like 304 or 302 or 303, somewhere around there. Depends on renowns, if it rounds it up enough. Slayer quest prices increase? I think so. Slayer quest prices will probably go up. Dungeon chest prices will probably go up. So it's gonna be a lot going on. There we go. What did you eat? That was a reheated gummy polar bear. Or is it just reheated gummy bear? I think the polar bear is the one in the rift, right? But you only need those if you have Hab Tactics to get extra magic finds. Who's minister right now? Let's see. There's no minister because it's Scorpius. We have Scorpius Mayor at the moment. Money you spend on chests and dungeons go back into people's purses. Yep. But if you're out here like buying, you know, over 100 mil for a Necron's handle chest, then you know, that money, like, you're not getting 100 mil back in that hour at least. So you're still gonna, I mean, of course you're still making money because of the handle, but not getting all that money that you spent to NPC back. But that 100 mil is going back to, you know, all the players who played during that hour. So from you buying one handle, probably most people are just gonna get, you know, like at least 10K from that. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Scorpion so buns for real. He is one of the more underwhelming. Probably the most underwhelming of the special mayors. Unless you're Iron Man going for something specific. But yeah. Yo, what's good, Jitsi? How's it going, bro? So upset they added this now because I just yesterday before this announcement about it put a stack of Hyper Catalyst in my Vamp minion because I want the Talisman ASAP and they decided to do this. Yeah, minions are going to be reduced by 50%. Minion speed is down bad. It is down bad. Hold up, let me actually keep forgetting. Okay, never mind, it is on. We're good. Jerry's so goated. Jerry is kind of my goat. He is kind of my goat. Barry was alright once he got the Magic Find perk, but like most Magic Find is meant for Slayers at this point, so it's like Aatrox kind of the goat for that part, you know. Yo, welcome to the Twitch, Violet. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, alchemy time, I guess. Yeah, I mean, 50% skill XP boost, same as Derpy, plus the 30% XP boost we're getting now. Like, yeah, alchemy time is actually going to go kind of crazy. I got reset. Yeah. Yoink. Wait for it. There we go. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Did you vote Aura? I did. I did. For the content, dude. Gotta do it for the content. There's gonna be Scorpius, Aura, then Derpy most likely. Yeah, Derpy should be afterwards. Unless, you know, we're getting a special mayor. Or not special mayor. Like an actual, like, voted in mayor from stuff. Yeah, I don't do profile reviews on the regular streams except for Dolnos. Violet, sorry, man. I've got too many people asking for reviews, and I do have to hit some goals. So, what level are you at now? Yoink. Gonna be Scorpio. Okay, I read that. We're gonna be living in CLXP, legit. Yeah, I think Derpy was set to get elected like 5 hours before the end of the year or something. Or it was like I think some people said 5 hours before the end of the year. Some people said January 4th. I think probably January 4th because I think that's what Sky Helper said. So unless Aura is mayor for, you know, over a month, then we should have Derpy pretty soon after the end of the year. But yeah, 250 plus. Dang, GG, dude. Very nice. Very nice. Nah, I'm in a private lobby. Just me in here. Just trying to get Crypt Ghouls all to myself. Yoink. What if Aura takes the slots? Yeah, I think Aura's gonna take like all the slots for a while, but you know, Dante, how long was Dante mayor for? Like, it was a while, but I don't think it was like over. Was it over a month? I don't think it was over a month. Got a hype now? Dang, bro. Man has been grinding for real. Sheesh. 1.3k subs left to YouTube rank. That is true. If y'all haven't already, please make sure to drop a like on the stream. It does help out. It pushes the stream and the algorithm a lot more based on how many likes are on there. And so then we can get more subs, get us closer to 30k. So every little bit helps. It really does. Trying to get there before the end of the year. It's looking a little iffy, but hey, maybe the Aurora mayor is gonna bring some people back. We'll see. We'll see. Do this. Haven't changed. Sugar cane prices increased, probably. I'm not sure what they're normally at. They're at over 100k right now. But what is the NPC price? I mean, it's not that much over NPC sell price, honestly. A lot of people use like fermented spider eyes, I think, or just enchanted spider eyes and like enchanted pufferfish as well. Enchanted gold for alchemy now. So might not be too bad. Do a hardcore Iron Man so you can't die at all. I respect people going for that. I mean, it wouldn't be bad for me to do that for just like a little mini series. But I don't know. I've actually had a friend who's been doing one of those. He's done a few attempts, you know, died a few times and just reset a few times just cuz. Excuse me, but I guess I would have a little bit of knowledge on that, you know, but I mean 30 kind of quit his because it wasn't doing that well. I think if 30 quit his because it wasn't doing well, I don't think mine would do that well comparatively, you know. But Skeletor's super scary and hardcore Iron Man. I believe it. Dang, we're getting 309. I guess that's from kill combo a little bit as well. But dang, dude, kind of nice. Sell these. Voila. How's the G-Drag bank? Back to a bill? Yup, we got it back up. It was mainly... I'm trying to think exactly how we made that happen. trying to remember. I think it was mainly like Diana event, I think. Yeah, that's what it was. Like we did the dying like a couple days into Diana event. I think it was legit like a day before it ended actually. And I played for like 6 or 8 hours, somewhere around there after that. But it was a grind. Got the money back from Chimeras. I got super RNG carried on that last day with Chimera books. And I did drop Shimmering Wool, but I actually didn't sell that. So spend my 14 mil on that. Do you need enchanted glowstone dust or normal for level 6 potions? I can't remember, man. I think it's yeah, enchanted glowstone dust plus enchanted item, because like super enchanted item. I don't know, that might be for level 5. Low key. Nah, I had to say 6 or 8. That's had to do it. When Dante, so the election ends in 3 days and 12 hours, and it's a new mayor. It's not Dante exactly. Her name is Aura, and she is a communist. So Dante was a monarch. We got a communist coming up now. So it's gonna be pretty interesting. I'll have a video out about it later today, probably. Probably get a full-length video talking about it. I don't know how long I can make it though. Usually I only want to make full-length videos if I can make it 8 minutes or longer, because the algorithm just won't push it otherwise. So they just, you know, like of course I get more ad revenue if it's 8 minutes or longer, but also YouTube gets more ad revenue if it's 8 minutes or longer, so they don't like to push it if it's not that long. But I don't know, we'll see what we can do. Click her on the mayor hub and see if she speaks Russian. Nah, not on my screen at least. I'm sure if you have your language set to Russian then she would, but no. Trump the next one on the list. I don't know if they're gonna go that crazy. I don't think they'll try and make them represent real people if they can help it. How you doing, by the way, Thitch? What's good, bro? Yoink. Vladimir next. Crazy, dude. Yeah, Aura was actually an NPC on the old Blazing Fortress island before Crimson Isle revamp happened. Like, Crimson Isle got added to change Blazing Fortress. And back in the day, she had some NPC lines of like, I have an evil plan that will hatch in a couple years, basically. And so it's been a while now. Been a while since that happened. But yeah, it's happening. It is actually happening. So you'll love to see it. But yeah, there is API info I showed at like the very start of the stream. If you guys haven't seen it yet, you can rewind the stream to the very start if you're on YouTube and see all the API stuff there if you'd like. Painter next is crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I think they're gonna go, like, if they're doing these elections with, you know, special mayors, they're gonna go with notoriously bad like ways of government, you know. Monarchies kinda known for the bad stuff. Communism also kinda known for the bad stuff, so I imagine, yeah, they might, like, fascism, that would kinda line up as well pretty well. But we'll see. I think the API info is propaganda. I mean, it would line up with the communist line of thinking, I guess, you know. But who knows? I think if they were gonna do propaganda, they'd have it in the actual game. 302 magic fine. There you go. You know, like, if they were gonna change the perks afterwards, they would show us all the perks right now and then change them later. But hey, I could be wrong. It's possible. They might have known that we're all going to be looking into this stuff. Be like, wait a minute. Something ain't right. Do-do-do-do. My internet's so bad, I have to watch at 240 for the stream. Dang. Unlucky, dude. Unlucky, man. Yeah, the YouTube stream stuff, it's pretty internet heavy, I think. I mean, that's really just anything live streams, though. It's usually pretty internet heavy. Perks kind of vague. It just says increases skill XP. So that's the in-game stuff, yeah. But you can see it on the API that I showed at the start of the stream. Because it increases skill XP by 50% in the API, it says that. Which again, people are theorizing the API is fake. I don't think it is. I think it makes sense. But, yeah, 50% skill XP is what it seems like. 50% slower minions, which is interesting. I don't know why that's a thing, but it is. Mobs have 10% more health and more damage. What else? Increased tax rates, but the money that is raised from taxes and selling to NPCs and stuff is redistributed among the players at the end of every hour. Which is pretty interesting. DANTE was mayor. Why didn't we get API data then? I don't know. Maybe we did. I don't remember. I wasn't really into the API stuff back then. I think a lot of people weren't. I don't know. Was Cowshed even a thing at that point? Like, that might be the reason. It might have been in the API and we just didn't have anything to look at it. Low key. No shot. I gotta ignore it a third time. What? Why are you hoarding so much RNG XP? Okay, sorry. Apologize, man. I'm reading a bunch of different chats. I miss messages. That's how it is. I apologize. But I'm going for Matcha Dai. That is the reason. That is the reason. But yeah. Imagine a such mayor every 2 years. It would be enjoyable. Yeah, if they did, like DANTE was like 5 years ago or something. It's been a long time since DANTE. So yeah, it would be pretty cool if we got more mayors like this. It was the same as the info it said on the mayor in game, and now it's different. I mean, yeah, it says different stuff on the mayor in game and then from the API. But then it changed, like the mayor perks in game changed afterwards. You know? Like, did we have API back then? Like, are you saying the API showed the same perks that showed on the mayor back then? I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh. Cool. SkyBlock XP now? Nah, you don't actually get XP from dropping dies and stuff. It's just something cool I wanted to do because I've been doing dungeons pretty much non-stop for the last like 9 months. I mean, stop for updates and stuff, you know, like foraging update I finished in 3 streams and then went back to dungeons. But I'm just sick of dungeons basically, and I wanted something else to do for a little bit. So I've been doing Rev Slayer. So I like Rev Slayer. It's fun to stream because it doesn't take a ton of effort. And I can read the chat more. Vote for Paul. How many perks does Paul got right now, low-key? Kinda tempting. Aren't you doing Blaze instead of Revs? They make more money. Revs are for nons. Again, it's not for the money. I like Revs because you can kill them very quickly. They go by fast, and therefore the RNG meter fills up quickly, and I'll be able to drop a die in the least amount of time, which is still going to take me 200 hours to RNG meter a die. But would it be funny if Paul just won? That would be kind of funny. But right now, Marina's got more votes than Paul. The verse of the day 2B. Also, what's your denomination? I go to a Wesleyan church. I don't think anybody's 100% right, but I think the Wesleyan church does a lot of things right with missions and stuff, so that's why I like going there. But let's see, what's the verse of the day? Check the Discord. We do have a verse of the day bot in the Discord. Let's see what it's looking like. Boom, 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 boom. Daily verse. Colossians chapter 2. We got 2 verses today. Colossians 2, 6 through 7. Funny, lol XD. As ye have therefore received Christ Jesus the Lord, so walk ye in him, rooted and built up in him, and established in the faith as ye have been taught, abounding therein with thanksgiving. Thanksgiving verse. Very nice. What day is Thanksgiving actually? I don't even know. I don't know which day is actually supposed to be Thanksgiving. I probably should know this information. It is Thursday, so 2 days. 2 days till Thanksgiving. But yeah, I got family coming over tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. So they're going to be here like all day. So I'm still going to try and get some streams in, but again, they might be shorter streams and stuff. There's no way anyone will win except Aura. Yeah, there's not really a reason to vote for anybody else. Unless there is Minister Perks. But I don't think there will be. But yeah, thought Matcha Dai was around as much as Wardenheart price-wise. It's pretty close, yeah. It's just to be able to say I've dropped it is the reason. Because, yeah, it's 145 right now. I think Wardenhearts are about 100. Or 125, dang. Wardenheart's kind of up in price, low-key. I don't know why that happened. But I'm not upset about it. Guess Aatrox hasn't been elected in a little bit. But still. I guess people haven't dropped things a ton either. But Protestant, gotcha. I got some friends. My best friend in like schooling years, I guess. I was just like pretty much middle school and high school is Protestant. But bro, even American, that's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, I mean, we could vote against the communists. That is an option. However, as a content creator, I want the content. So I'm gonna be voting for the communists in game. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. Should mage with me in M5, M6, so I'm M7 ready. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Just get infected. How's it going, bro? I actually need this Paul because I only have one more scroll for my hype. Well, hey, Paul doesn't increase your drop rates, whereas the communist is gonna increase your RNG, which hopefully will account for dungeons. So, you know, might actually help you out. Plus, you get a lot more like XP and stuff that way. Yeah, Aura's 100% being chosen too. No stopping that. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Imagine if SkyBlock players made a decision to say no to Aura and we just missed out on the content. I wonder if what would happen if the admins like, well, would they be like, do we just not put them in again, or do we wait like 5 years and then put her back in, or just put her back in the next year? You know, like, I feel like they just leave her in as an option to be voted in. Curious what would happen in that case though. They just rig it. Yeah, low-key, that's probably what would happen. Be like a mysterious 100 million votes showed up at the end of the election for Aura. That's crazy. Think any item will increase in price? Yeah, I mean, most of them will. Like, inflation's going to be pretty crazy. It's going to depend on how much extra RNG there is for how, like, handles and other things that are RNG-based increase in price, but in general, there's going to be inflation because all the money that you sell to NPCs normally gets deleted, and now it's going to be given back to all the players. So that'll make things pretty interesting, to say the least. To say the least. Maybe next time they just go 5 Aura. That's what I'm expecting whenever Aura gets elected. that the elections will be rigged afterwards, and we'll have to do another like vote for a mayor from the actual player community, you know? Could be pretty crazy. Come on, don't be lame and do guild parties. I mean, I do guild parties, but M7 only. I'm gonna need that handle RNG while Aura's up in here, you know? Especially for my dailies. At the very least, gotta do M7 for the dailies. It'll be fun. It's dungeons, man. Come on now. I don't believe it. Why Revs still haven't dropped a matcha die? Still trying to make it happen. Would it affect Iron Man people? As far as I know, it should. Like, you know, Iron Man are going to be paying more money at auctions and stuff, but also just AFK and get money back. Sounds pretty cool to me. Got my Crimson to Fiery today on Iron Man. Yo, congrats, dude. That is a big accomplishment on Iron Man. It's a lot of Kudra runs. Holy. Friend of mine pointed out that Aura had a fairy soul in a cage, meaning they had a live fairy trapped. Just an interesting thing about her. Oh, back in the day. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I mean, I don't have auctions. I mean, like, Shin's auctions. Did I say dark auctions? I meant Shin's auctions. But, yeah. Shin's auctions. I mean, yeah, I guess actually also dark auctions. Like, you can still buy the stuff from that. Another maggot. What the heck, dude? I mean, I'm not upset about it, I guess, but... Oh, not that. There we go. Yoink. Easy monies. Where the Warden Heart's at. It's been... I guess it's not been too much XP. I can't remember when the last Warden Heart was. Need to look at my, my latest... Warden Heart short, see how much XP I had at that point. But yeah, I definitely will be running a lot of dungeons while Aura is elected. Because I mean, another 50% XP boost, dude. Like straight up, I might be able to like 50% more XP. Like, how much is that gonna add up to, dude? It's gonna be kind of crazy. Like, this is what we got right now. Another 50% on top of this. Like, it'll probably be less than 200 runs. Which is insane. Sub 200 is going to be kind of crazy. I'm so glad I waited for class average 50, bro. Like, to finish these last little bit. Because holy cow, that's going to be so nice. Cata 60 win, that is not happening. I can just tell you right now. Unless they make Cata levels go up to 60 as far as giving Skyblock XP, I will not be doing that. I will hard pass. Hard pass. They rebuild the Coliseum. I don't think Coliseum's ever getting rebuilt as like the actual Coliseum the way it was. You know, they're not doing PvP anymore. But hey, I mean, maybe we'll get... It'd be cool if it was like, you know, waves of mobs you have to defend against. Like, imagine there's, you know, just normal zombies to start off, and then you get to like wave 100 and there's like, you know, a bunch of Demon Lord bosses and like Ashfang that you have to kill. Like, that'd be kind of crazy. Rebuild Coliseum. I want to hype nons. That's messed up, bro. How could you? Post a red name. That is true. Again, if y'all haven't already, make sure to subscribe. Closing in on the 30K we need for red name. Very close to the 29K also. So we are getting very, very close. Aura is gonna brainwash us all for real. Gonna reset Skyblock. That would be kind of awkward. Just take away all the like rich players' extra hypes and terminators and just give them to lower level players. That'd be kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Imagine how cool a 2B versus Ninja 1v1 would be in Skyblock. It'd be one right click, just whoever right clicks first. Probably me, because I have better ping, right? So, just be like 3, 2, 1, and I just right click, bang, game over. Pretty much. Think one hype and we one tap each other no matter what. Unless Mithril Coat, I guess. Mithril Coat, Spirit Mask. And then we just, whoever does 5 right clicks first. I guess. That's the only way. Smoked. Or whoever has more saving graces if we're adding that in. It's just who can do the most right clicks. Like, dude, I'm actually like looking so forward to Hightail PvP now. Or PvE, just legit anything. Other than what we have for Minecraft, dude. It's gonna be so much better. Be so nice. Check out the new Wither Helmet skin in the $100 bundle. Yeah, I saw that. It counts like how many chests you open, which is the cool part. Like I didn't love the looks of it, but it counting like the chests that you open is pretty epic. Both have about max stats, yeah, but I'm pretty sure you only need like, how much damage do I do here? 500k. This is me in Crimson, or I guess I did 200k there, really. Yeah, 271k. And our effective health, let's see, my effective health is 79k. So even if after all the defense and everything, I'm doing like a third of the damage, that's still enough to one tap. Plus, if we're in mostly mage gear, then we're even squishier. Maybe they might add better mayor after this aura ruling and destruction. Like, better mayor for, like, just a straight up new mayor. Like, that'd be cool. If instead of electing an actual in-game or, like, YouTuber mayor, we finally get, like, a forging mayor added to the game. That'd be kind of cool. But who knows? I wish they, yeah, I mean, like, I feel like the mayor system has so much potential to just add in just random mayors every now and then. Just random one-time elect mayors, you know? Like, I mean, we had Dante, we're getting Aura now. But even just random, like, you know, Finnegan just randomly showed up one day. Like, they could definitely do more stuff like that. You know? And even if it wasn't just, like, it doesn't have to be this whole big event where they're, you know, rigged. Like, that could be the case with Aura, where it's not, like, rigged after she gets elected to be elected for a month straight, you know? It could be that she gets elected once and then it's done. Could be the case. Either way, I'm going to be pushing dungeons that whole time. You know, I wouldn't be shocked, actually, if what happens is Aura, you know, she gives really good stuff the first time. That would be kind of interesting. The API is right for now, but every time she gets re-elected, her perks are a little bit worse. So you get less XP boost, but more taxes every single time she gets elected. You know? That could be interesting. YouTube mayor seems too obvious. I doubt they'd do that again. I mean, just because it's obvious doesn't mean it'd be bad, you know? Like, it was really cool the first time, so why not do it again? Again, the main thing to not do it again would be because, you know, people would vote for Technoblade again. And that would just be, it'd be sweet, but, you know, kind of actually problematic for adding in new perks. So I imagine if they do it again, they're going to have Techno as, like, the person that you go to put in your vote. And you can't actually vote him in as an option. That's what I would imagine. But we'll see. Don't really want player ministers again. I mean, I feel like we got, what? We got the Rat Pet. We got the Spiked Atrocity. What else did we get? Yeah, I guess I can't remember everything. I know Techno had like the extra skill perks, Blood God Crest, the pig relics, everything, Year of the Pig. Like, we got that whole event from the first time. I feel like it's a pretty cool event still. And, you know, they have even more potential to make it even cooler this time. Like, they give people more perks that they can choose instead of just one for most everybody, you know? If you're not a YouTuber, you have no chance. Yeah, but I mean, still, I wasn't a YouTuber. I had no chance at the time that DANTE happened. Or maybe I was, but I was so small that I wasn't actually trying to get voted in, you know? And I still had a great time. Like, it just, like, adding in the new perks from everybody was really cool to see and everything. And, like, the extra, like, Blood God Crest was super sick. And the extra XP and all the other perks that Techno added, and then 30 adding his perks, Refraction adding his perks, you know, all this other stuff. Like, I thought it was a cool event. Like, just because you don't have a choice to get elected in doesn't mean that it's not fun. You know, like, your vote actually counted for who got elected and everything. So, I thought it was cool. But I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. It's possible. It's possible. I don't think I would get voted in this time either, you know? I don't think that's gonna happen. I think there's plenty of YouTubers that would get voted in before me. Like Candy Pat and Vid, Duralius, Future, 30, Original Ace. Like, just off the top of my head, Swavey, Refraction, you know. Plenty of other people that would get voted in way before I would. But I still think it would be cool. I'd like to be a minister / mayor, but without like 100+ K subs, it's not possible. Yeah, I mean, sure, it'd be cool if everybody got to make their own perks, but like, just because you don't get to make your own perks doesn't mean it's not cool. You know? I'm not expecting to get voted in, and I still think it would be cool to have updates made by the community, like straight up something that everybody's been asking for. Like, maybe, like, imagine all the cool things that could get added, like, not to mention just bug fixes finally happening, but let's see, what would be some cool QOLs? You know, somebody gets equipment wardrobe added, you know, somebody could just have that get added if they get elected in. What else? Somebody could add in, like, make Diana more likely to be elected or something. I don't know, whatever you want. Like, there's some really cool quality of life things that could get added. Be too much hassle for the admins to do that YouTube mayor again. I still hope for new mayor and other better mayors instead of YouTube mayors. I mean, like, I feel like it's not that much hassle. They added a rat pet. They added a new talisman last time. Like, again, it wasn't crazy big stuff, but if the YouTubers actually ask for bigger stuff this time, like, I don't think it'd be that crazy. I don't feel like they had to put in too much effort last time, you know? Like, it's the YouTubers coming up with the update idea. So they don't even have to come up with the update idea, they just have to code it, which most of the development process is actually coming up with the right ideas and balancing everything, rather than actually just doing the coding. So, want greenhouse release, I would instantly pass you in SkyBlock XP. I mean, once Aura gets elected, I'm gonna be getting this class average 50 done pretty quickly. Plus, don't I have way higher bestiaries than you from Diana? Think we need an alchemy rework. I mean, they said they're doing one with the Year of the Witch update that's getting added at some point. That's going to be some alchemy changes. So yeah, I mean, alchemy is like the only skill left that hasn't really gotten a rework that needs one. I mean, that and carpentry. I'd say alchemy and carpentry are the two left that really need a rework. But I think, you know, them focusing on farming right now is definitely a better idea, because alchemy and carpentry, you kind of just get passively right now. It's not like you're stuck not getting them like forging was, you know? It's like you really don't get it unless you go for it. And like the other two are pretty easy to get. Like you don't get alchemy unless you go for it, but you know, if you wait for derpy, you get it in like an hour and a half. Like it's not that bad. Need more carpentry wisdom for real. I think you just need carpentry to unlock something. Like they've got all the cool stuff, like furniture wise, but who cares about furniture? You know, like does anybody really care? Anybody really put furniture stuff on their island? You know, like maybe some armor stands, but like that's the most that anybody does. Like if they would make stuff like, you know, the Inferno, or not the Inferno, like the free will painting, you know, that give actual like minion boosts and stuff. They did things like that would be cool. Aura would sure get something new after the destruction. 100% might even be alchemy. I mean, I don't think she's like straight up gonna destroy the entirety of like the map and stuff and skills, but yeah, the economy's gonna be kind of yikes, that's for sure. Yo, what's good, Tom? How's it going, bro? What's up? What's up? Big grief, this guy will not die. There we go. Alright, so here's you have on Dayax. I mean Dayblade. Where did I put it? I don't remember where I put it. Put it in here. No, did I put it in here? No, hold up. What did I do with it? Okay, it is not in there. There it is. I have 202. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely like a lot of cool things that can still get added. For sure. I am, again, if they do something other than like mayor, like YouTuber mayors after this, like that's not the worst thing in the world, you know? I'm just saying it wouldn't be a bad thing if they did it again. Like, you can want something different, like that's totally fine. I think, you know, adding some more surprise into it is never a bad thing. As long as, you know, it's actually not a bad thing. If it's a good surprise, then yeah. Cool. I'm sure there's way cooler things they could do. But I think having the mayor elections really brought the community together the first time around. And it'd be cool to see that again. I'm 200, missed 2 whole days. Okay, so not too far behind then. I do still need the Manticore Museum. Do you have like all the museum stuff done? Yoink. Who do you think is winning YouTuber mayors? Again, if they do that again, I would expect 30, of course. 30 virus. I'd also expect future. Other than that, it's kind of interesting. I feel like if the others are pretty close together. I mean, maybe I'm biased for future, but I wouldn't be shocked if like Inther or like Candy Pat or Vid. I don't imagine both Candy Pat and Vid get in, but maybe one of them. Derailius, I would expect as well. Derailius probably gets in. But yeah, other than that, it's kind of iffy. I feel like, again, it's a lot closer after like 30 future and Derailius. Like, I mean, I think original Ace has, you know, I mean, he's got way more subs than most people. And he just came back. So if he does another upload about Aura, then I think that would be a really big... He's got a really good shot after that. But we'll see. It was good, Slothy. I'm doing great. How are you doing, bro? Refraction back? Yeah, I mean, Refraction, Swavey. That could definitely happen. Because Swavey won last time as well, you know. I wouldn't be shocked if he gets it again. Maybe Candy Pat and Vid come as a pair. Yeah, didn't like 15H and Yarns try and get elected last time? And they didn't make it in? I can't remember. Maybe they weren't that big last time. Alright, won't get on for a couple days on vacation. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, hope you have a great vacation, dude. we are, there is currently some developments going on. If we go to the hub here, you know how DANTE was a thing? We now have Aura, who's like a communist. It's time we put the people first. No more false promises, no more slacking, no more monarchs. In universal income. So there's going to be increased taxes, but all the money you spend on taxes and like NPCs and stuff doesn't get deleted. It gets redistributed between the whole player base that's active during like every hour. Also, increased loot, so higher RNG rates, and also a 50% skill XP boost. So I'm going to hit class average 50 while Aura is elected. That is the plan right now. Have a go, Senpai. Appreciate you, dude. Dante's coming back, sorta, kinda. So that is Aura, is her name. She was an NPC back in the day on the Blazing Fortress Island before Crimson Isle replaced it. And she said, I have an evil plan. That was like her dialogue was, I have an evil plan. It'll take a couple years to come to fruition. And now here we are. So we can't let our liberties be taken away from us. We will not fall to dictators. We will win. I mean, see, in real life, I 100% agree. However, in video game, I want content so I can make money in real life. That's where we're at. So I'm kind of voting for the communist here. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. What are the evil plans? We will see exactly how it goes. My expectation, we can see in the API. I showed that at the very start of the stream. You can see in the API exactly what the perks are going to be the first election. But I'm expecting that every single time she's elected, the perks will get slightly worse. And she'll be like forced to be elected for a while. Until eventually we get 0% skill XP boost bonus and it's just the taxes are increased. So it should be interesting. W communism for real. For real, for real. But do you like the mod pack? Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was nice to play. I mean, again, my goal was to get to the Mighty Ender Chicken, and we kind of did that. So I wasn't really planning on playing too much after that. I might hop in every now and then. But yeah, the Nitrous event, it's been a good time. And yeah, I mean, I kind of knew I wasn't going to be able to play too much after the first few days just because Thanksgiving and stuff going on. But yeah, now we got some SkyBlock content coming up in here, so I'm probably going to be pretty busy with all that, plus Thanksgiving going on the next few days. But in-game communism for real-life capitalism. Exactly. He gets it. He gets it. I have pretty high expectations with Aura. Hope Hypixel doesn't disappoint. I mean, again, it could be very cool. I'm not expecting like quite as good as Dante, because honestly I think a lot of the people who don't get to play too often, if y'all are AFKing like during her whole election and they actually make it so, you know, if you just AFK then you get coins for being active, then like low-key a lot of the poorer players who don't play too much are really gonna like this mayor. Straight up getting Obamacare out here, like crazy shenanigans. Who's the hoodlum in the mayor's office? Legit crazy shenanigans going on. Spent like 120 mil on the Awakened Wither helmet. How much is it right now? Let's see. Awakened Wither helmet. Yoink. 124. It's gone up 5 mil. Let's go. But yeah, straight up, if you're just AFK making a mil per hour, like, newer players are gonna love that, bro. 24 mil a day doing nothing. Like, their way to AFK all night and not get kicked, asking for a friend, of course. Generally, the best way to do it is right before you go to bed, go to the hub for like 5 minutes, and then go back to your private islands. Because private islands, like, they're they reset every like 8 hours or something, or 12 hours is like the longest they'll go on. So if you do that right before you go to bed, you're more likely to get a private island lobby that has not that reset recently, so you can get a solid amount of time in it before it resets again. Only up 5 mil. I expect way more. I mean, it's still going on now, right? Like, it doesn't end until November 30th or something, I want to say. So people are still buying them and filling up the economy with it. So once it's actually not available anymore, then the price will probably go up after that. I'm not sharing any of my coins. I didn't vote for this. I mean, again, they're not going to take coins from your purse to give to everybody else. They're going to be taking coins that you spend that normally would go to no one and giving it to other people, basically. Also the increased taxes. So, I mean, that part, honestly, for most people, it's going to even out. If you're a bazaar flipper, though, then you're going to be making a lot less, probably. Bazaar flippers and that sort of thing, low ballers, probably not going to be making a ton if you're selling during this mayor, but we'll see. We'll see. Just AFK on Tubi's Island. That's true. If y'all need a spot to AFK, low key, I kind of need social XP up in here. So I don't know. I might, if I need to AFK as well, like depending on how much coins are being given out per hour, I might AFK at night too. Low key, I mean, might as well, right? Make money or don't make money. I'd rather make money. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't have I have followers only mode on in rank, so it's not the bots don't come in here. It is deflation because coins should be more evenly distributed. It's not gonna be deflation though, because the coins being evenly distributed will mean that like the coins that are being given to everyone are coins that were normally just deleted. So all of the coin sinks that existed before to take coins out of the economy don't exist. So the coins are just going back into the economy. So all the money that you're going to be making, all the money taken away from taxes and stuff is not actually just being deleted. Normally, you know, taxes you pay on Bazaar and Auction House is coins deleted. Now those coins are going back to other people. So it's definitely going to be inflation. But that part will be nice. I might AFK too if I'm back in time. Yeah, it might be the strat. I'm expecting that it's going to be like a rigged election afterwards. And Aura's going to be just permanently elected for the next month. But we'll see. In-game money better than electricity bill. Real. Real and true. This is the way. Tech W. But yeah, we'll see exactly how it goes. Again, I'm expecting the perks will get worse every time she's elected. So again, first time, 50% skill XP boost. Hey, let's go. Higher taxes, slightly higher taxes, should be fine. Second time she's elected, hey, the skill boost went down. Taxes are higher. What's going on here? Third time, even worse. Fourth time, even worse. Fifth time, even worse, until eventually we get revolution going on. That's what I'm expecting. We need a PvP mayor event for real. Oh, goodness. I just not log in, bro. Straight up. I'll pass. Just surprised. You can kill anyone at any time right now. Stream sniping would go crazy. Wonder what they'll do to overthrow Aura then. Another community event like that would be cool, but I hope they do something unique, not the same as DANTE. Yeah. Like, again, I wouldn't be opposed to it being the same as DANTE. Because, I mean, the unique part of it is whatever each person picks. And I don't expect to get elected. I'm not cool enough yet. Not yet. but like every time they do this, it could definitely like just be made unique by whatever gets added by the YouTubers and stuff. But who knows? If they do something unique, though, I'm totally fine with that. Like, if they do something unique, you know, that, like, good surprises are always good. If it's a good surprise, then it's in the definition, you know. But if they do the same thing, I'm not going to be upset about it, you know. Because it was also cool the first time, so I'd be down for it again. Hightail overthrows her for real. Just hightail drops. And so instead, that would be great. It just, Aura just leaves. And it's like, wait, hightail's out? Alright, I'm gone. I'm gonna go play hightail. That'd be crazy, man. Just instead of, like, someone overthrowing her, she just quits to go play hightail. The fourth wall breaking would go crazy, bro. How it went with Dante. I was on break when he was on. I think Dante's perks were just bad the whole time. Right? Or did his perks get worse over time? I think they were just bad the whole time. Straight up. It was like you had to pay to enter the auction house or to go like swap lobbies and stuff. So I think they were just yikes the entire time. Like, he had a new talisman, sure, but like, meh. We'll see though. And yeah, eventually the revolution happened after a while. How did he get voted? I think I can't remember if his perks were just hidden at the start, or maybe they weren't. They just showed us the perks and we voted anyways because it was a new mayor. Because why not? I think everybody was like, surely he's got a secret good perk, right? Nope, they were all bad. They were all bad. But when's he getting elected? So Aura is getting elected in 3 days and 11 hours. So that's going to be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at like 10 p.m. for me. It's going to be really weird timing. But we'll YOLO it. Don't you remember Happy Mask? I do remember Happy Mask. That was an experience. Yeah, I mean, the only good thing Dante did was bring in Technoblade Mayor and also added a new talisman on his own. It was pretty nice. Got worse at the start. He didn't need the mask to walk around. And he added, like, downtimes. Did he add, like, curfew or something? I can't remember. Yeah, maybe he did add bad stuff as it went on. But that's what I'm expecting from Aura, is higher taxes as time goes on, less XP boosts, that sort of thing. It was good, Paul. First time tuning in. I don't do the PVs except for Donos on regular streams, just because, again, how many people we got right now? On Twitch, we got like 10. On YouTube, we got like 30. So if I was PVing 40 people out here, we'd be here all stream. So I can't do it. Sorry, man. But I'm sure it's a W profile. Finally able to chill and chat until you're done streaming. Please tell me you're going to be streaming for a while. It's a little iffy. I want to. I was planning to. But also, I kind of want to make a video about this guy. Talking about, like, the origins on Blazing Fortress. And also the API perks and stuff. Plus what I'm expecting and that sort of thing. You know? So it's kind of iffy. Kind of iffy. I was going to do M7 for most of the stream, but now we're getting a 50% XP boost when she gets elected. I kind of want to take advantage of that. You know? Because once that happens, I straight up should be able to finish, like, during the first election. Maybe the second. If she still got XP boost after that. Could do a live video on how you make it. That's true. That is true. But then I'd have no face cam and also not be reading the chat out loud. you know. Like I've done that before, but it's just, again, people come in, like new people come in, are like, what the heck? Why isn't he reading the chat? You know. Really do miss Dante. I miss the events, the mayor events, like more than Dante. So adding in a new one is pretty cool. I wish they would have done this a lot sooner, but it's gonna be a back-to-back mayor like Dante. That's what I'm expecting, personally. I imagine that's what'll happen. Maybe you'll have the option to vote her in. Maybe that'll be the case. That'd be interesting. But you know what would happen? What would be crazy is like you have the option to vote somebody else in. Like you notice her perks are worse. We have the option to vote someone else in. We vote them in. They get elected. 2 minutes after they're elected, they get like killed. And then she takes over. That would be kind of crazy. You know, like what's his name? In Russia, like all of his political opponents mysteriously die in plane crashes or other scenarios. Like that's what I'm expecting. Two hours into stream, redeeming first, gotta love it. Let's go. That would be wild. Like maybe not kill him, because we would kind of want some of these mayors back. I don't know, maybe they come back as different like names. Like she straight up just kills them and they come back as different names later on. That would be kind of crazy. Who knows? Love it, hope it happens. Yeah, that would be super crazy. It's like suddenly the perks get worse. All right, let's elect somebody else. Oh, this person's getting elected. They have mysteriously dropped out of the election for some reason. Kind of crazy. Okay, dude, can we not? That's wild. That's wild. That's so annoying. Get your own lobby, man. It's not that hard. Sheesh. I should have just started hype spamming and killing everything. But I'm not that petty. At least not today. There are days when I will be that petty, but not today. Ghost Paul perks would go crazy. They go on a minecart trip in the Dwarven Mines and get derailed somehow. Yeah. Go crazy, bro. They get put in jail. Yeah, there's just like a hidden jail in just some random part of the island that we have to find after the event to break them out. Probably be on Crimson Isle, because that's where Ore is from. You know, it's like Blazing Fortress, Crimson Isle type thing. Going for Sven 9, I have Hype, Pooch Sword, Hound, Claymore. Any tips on how to do it as fast as possible for Sven 9? I would kill with Pooch Sword. I mean, probably just running Mastiff and Pooch Sword is probably the best way to do it. And yeah, using Hound, right? Doesn't Hound give extra Wolf XP? I think. Yeah. So yeah, that's the best way to do it. Like, I'm using Ghoul Pet to spawn, and then it swaps to G-Drag when I kill for the extra magic find with auto pet rules. So that's the best way to do it with wolves, probably. Same thing, excuse me, but you know, Hound Pet instead of Ghoul Pet, Pooch Sword instead of Halberd, etc. Nice. But yeah. Yeah, Ghost Palm perks would go kind of wild. That would be great, though. I hope they do that. Because, I mean, you know, Dante was a monarch. So he, you know, had the authority, I guess, in his eyes to make himself the only option to elect. Whereas, you know, in a communist state, you're supposed to be able to elect others. In theory. In theory. but not really. It never really turns out that way. So that'd be interesting. Be very interesting. But yeah, again, if y'all enjoying the stream, please make sure to drop a like. If you're on YouTube, smash the sub button. And on Twitch, hit that follow for me. We're trying to get up to 2,000 followers on Twitch. We're getting kind of close, low-key. And on YouTube, we're going for 30K subs. Also getting pretty close to that. The grind is real. Trying to get there by the end of the year. I think we can make it happen. I think we can do it. But yeah, I think we'll probably do just a couple more here. I want to get to 27 million RNG metering real quick, and then I'll probably go make that video. Because then I might do a Twitch stream afterwards where we'll play some other stuff, just so that I can still do a stream. But I do really want to make a video about this while it's still fresh-ish. Probably should have done that instead of streaming today, to be honest, but we'll see. See what happens. Saw new Mariners perks. They are not pretty good. I mean, the 50% skill XP boost, I think, is pretty awesome. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, the economy's going to be in shambles. 100%. 100%. How do you find the best way to improve one's magical power? If you're in the Discord, you can do /missing in the bot commands channel. And that'll tell you like your easiest talismans and stuff to get. Or you can just go in game and look in the SkyBlock leveling and go to the SkyBlock guide. And just go to the lowest version, see if you have all the accessories there, and then the next one there, and then until you get all the way to the max and have all those done. Best way to do it. What's this new Mayor's perks? You can check the very start of the stream. I showed off the API with the specifics of the perks. It was legit like right at the start of the stream. If you want to see exactly how it all looks. But yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff. Pretty crazy stuff. But yeah, we're gonna do just a couple more kills here, and then I'm gonna go make a video about it. That is the game plan. Merboy. Smoked. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. It's gonna be like right after Thanksgiving for me. We got that. We hopefully got greenhouse. We hopefully get some other cool stuff coming in. Glaciate Lake before the end of the year would be nice. But we shall see. We shall see. Done and dusted. Should be, what, 2 more kills? Something like that. Alright, appreciate you, Slothy. Sleep well, man. Enjoy your vacation, dude. W mans. Yo, it's good, Rainbow. How's it going, bro? Yoink. Alrighty, last one right here, fellas. Again, I hope everybody has enjoyed the stream. I'm gonna go get a video pumped out as fast as I can, get a short done as well, and we will see how it all goes. I'll raid somebody on Twitch again. I might be back on Twitch here in the next couple hours playing something else. But we did get up to 27 million store. Oh, sorry for the swear button. RNG meter, which is pretty nice. But yeah. What do you think about the mayor? I think it is pretty exciting. We'll see exactly how it goes. I'm sure it's going to be like DANTE and get worse over time. But we shall see. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're going to raid somebody real quick on Twitch, but that's all for YouTube. Have an amazing rest of your day. Video up soon. God bless.